So you want to attempt the Japanese proficiency test, starting at the N5. Don't let anyone troll you that it's the lowest level and you shouldn't bother. Mastery of the N5 level, as described on the official website, is the ability to understand some basic Japanese. If you pass, you should be able to understand typical expressions and sentences written in hiragana, katakana, and basic kanji, and also be able to listen to and comprehend conversations about regular topics encountered in daily life and also classroom situations. As requested by Heather here on YouTube and a couple people on Twitter, I have prepared this video with a quick overview of some of the tools I used to pass the Japanese language proficiency test, level N5. First up, we have the Genki One Textbook and its accompanying workbook. It's the most recommended Japanese textbook for a reason, and I got through about half the book, beginning with numbers and up to the te form of verbs before I sat the N5 a second time. I bought the workbook, the accompanying workbook, on Amazon and borrowed the text from my local library. Next, we have Kana Dojo, an Android app that is perfect for learning or refreshing hiragana and katakana, together called Kana on the go. Learning Kana is one of the first things you should dedicate time to when starting to learn Japanese. I learned Kana many years ago, but there are a few tricky characters that an app like this helps to keep fresh in your mind. The third and one of the best tools I used, especially to focus on my own weakness in reading, is the great Choco library. Unfortunately, the website is no longer being updated, but contains a wealth of information and worksheets. I used my IT skills to dig up a few of the worksheets that are useful for reading and comprehension at the N5 level, and I've linked them below. Take your time, go through them all, and feel good about yourself as you make progress learning Japanese. The JLPT website has free downloadable materials in the form of a workbook for each level that includes an example of all sections of the test, including listening. If you don't use any other tool I talk about in this video, go to the JLPT website now and download this resource. When I did the test, only a workbook from 2012 was available, but they've since added another one at the end of 2018. The workbooks are also available in physical form. I managed to snatch one for cheap on sale on Amazon about a year ago. Daiso is a popular 100 yen store in Japan that sells everything from school supplies to pots and pans. Japanese people learn all the important kanji beginning at the first grade of elementary school, and that's the book I started with. I also have the second year book that I am working through now. The book shows stroke order, the different readings, and most useful of all, practice sentences. Quite possibly the best 100 yen I have ever spent. I might do a giveaway of a couple of these in the future. Sakamoto Japanese dictionary is awesome. A dictionary is vital to learning any new language, and I have tried at least half a dozen Android dictionaries in the past 5 years. Sakamoto is the one that stuck with me, with its great design and its features. I can look up words, I can see the readings in hiragana and the kanji. I can also get explanations for the kanji and example phrases, among other features. It hasn't failed me yet. Finally, I recommend Satori Reader. The free articles allow users to read about and listen to different situations you could find yourself in, such as visiting the hospital or asking for directions. The vocabulary is broken down and easily translatable on the fly as it tracks your progress and allows practice over and over again. So there you have it, 7 tools I used to pass the Japanese language proficiency test N5. Some of these tools can grow with you as your knowledge of Japanese improves. There are other tools I used, but I didn't want to make this video too long. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in a comment below. To recap, The tools I mentioned are the Genki One Textbook and Workbook, the Kana Dojo Android app, the great Choco library, the N5 website, which has free materials for all Japanese proficiency test levels, the kanji workbook from Daiso, Sakamoto Japanese dictionary, also an Android app, and Satori Reader, which you can access via the internet. If this video was useful, please give it a like, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe for more. My videos are about life in Japan, learning Japanese, and my interests like video games and more. Thank you for watching.